Do you feel controlled by food? Meaning that anything that you see, especially if it's delightful to the eyes, you just have to get it. Do you feel like food is a god to you? Not from a negative perspective to where like you say, I worship you, but really from the perspective of why do I feel like I have to eat something, especially if I'm not hungry? I want to talk about a verse, Romans 12, verse 2, where it talks about not being conformed to the patterns of this world, but being transformed by the renewing of your mind. And when I think about that passage, in one instance in particular in my life, is that I've learned to not allow food to control me, meaning that unless I really need a food, let's say for nutrient composition, but if I really don't need it, for instance, I don't necessarily feel pressure to have to eat that just because I don't really have discipline. And that's one thing for many people is discipline is a struggle. Just raise your hand or just say, you know what, that's me. If you struggle with discipline, especially as it comes to food, it could be somebody offers you some sweets, could be some chips, could be a platter of sandwiches, or just food that would normally be expensive, but because you didn't pay for it, you're like, you know what, I'm just going to indulge in this. Now, you know that it may not necessarily be healthy, but to you, you're like, you know what, I'm just going to indulge in this because you know what, it's free. It is free. And I want you to know that you don't have to feel pressured to eating different foods, especially if you have goals, okay? It's so important that if you have goals, sometimes we make a lot of decisions related to food. And it's usually because we feel like we have freedom. But I want you to know that sometimes, or a lot of times, it's good to have discipline because again, this body is not our own. If you're a believer, do you believe that this body is not your own? Have you really been taking care of this vessel, this body? And so again, I want to ask you, do you feel controlled by food? Is food your God to where you feel that anything that you see that is delightful, you have to eat it, and you kind of have like a turn up your nose when it comes to healthy food? Just feel free to tell the truth. I'm not here to judge you. Actually, I'm here to help you. So converse with me. I really want to know.